across the fall to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Welcome back to Elden Ring. We're dealing with the Black Blade Kindred statue guy out here. But we have some strategy. Oh, go away. I'm just in here. I have gotten a slightly different setup going. It slowly restores HP. We've got the full Royal Remains armor. Yep. There he is. Slowly replenishes HP when HP is reduced. And much the same for the rest of the set. HP, HP, HP. We got the once increasing faith, and also the Blessed Dew Talisman, which also slowly restores HP. So all that together, we are ever so slowly, passively increasing our HP, which is pretty neat. Ideally, we would still avoid getting hit whatsoever. And I am going to keep a few Crimson Flasks. But with this setup, we can just win. We can just win. Also, we still have the better roll there. I suppose we could also switch up the Special Flask. Wondrous physique. Apparently have strength in there. How about we get some faith in there? And stamina regen's not particularly great. Temporary health restore. We just put a... I guess the question is what's better, the Steadily Restore or Restores Half? We'll start with the Restores Half. Damage negation, magic attack, fire attack, lightning attack, holy attack. I think this is technically a fire attack. So. Charged attacks, possible. Causes an explosion. No. So now we have a half heal plus faith boost that we can use at some point too. Basically, we have switched everything around. He's trying to get me. Yeah, we just do a decent amount of damage there. Wait for him to get bored and leave. Looking absolutely crazy. Don't mind me. I'm not here. Go away. Is this necessary to do? Not at all. But I'm using everything at my disposal to make things happen here. Well, that's unfortunate. We can technically take some damage here. all the way inside. My goodness. Ah. Yeah, he's blasted down both of the pillars now. My goodness. Kind of want to fire off one more shot here. And you can see my HP slowly ticking up. That's amazing. Yeah, we might be able to get 2 more fireballs out here. Hope I'm not bothering you, Crank. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I am hidden. Do not mind the skeleton crouching behind the pillar. Everything's fine here. It's facing the other way. You can drink a flask while crouching. Very cool. And now we leave. Oh my goodness. You're very good aim. I mean, I guess it's a whole thing out here. He can clip through the door. I can wait for him to go away. I think this is fair. I think this is fair. I'm going to use my flask for the heal and bonus this time. Go away. Ideally, we like it when he turns around. Down at the bottom. That's preferable, of course. But we can't always have everything, can we? Speed this up slightly. He's trying. He's definitely trying over there. Yeah, ideally we would not get hit. That would make things better, of course. Looks like he kind of phased out that time. Yeah, that sends him back to there. Safe. Really got to avoid the attacks he does. But yeah, this is definitely gonna work. It's very stupid. It's gonna work. Ultimately, we just have to wait as long as possible. As long as we don't get comboed out. He phased away again, perfect. I think so. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Whenever he turns around, that is the win condition here. think we can escape all the way to the back while avoiding any thing that he does. We have lost the flask bonus. That's unfortunate. So walking back this way. And then he disappears. Perfect. We could look into our consumables to see if we have anything else that would help. While we wait around. Yeah, since we're full health now, we don't need to worry about too much. Got the inventory here. Don't really need negation. Some physical attack. Or negation. Restores HP, but also poisons the user. Okay, that's something. And then you would just use a neutralizing bolus. Counteract that. He's just kind of walking around. He didn't phase out quite right that time. He's probably going to actually just exist. Ouch. Played a risky game trying to leave one. That's up. He's destroyed all the pillars on this side now. Great. Let's try one of these raw meat dumplings. Poisons us. That's not what I want to click. Inventory. And then we unpoison himself. They healed a lot though. It's pretty good. Can we make those? You make 63 neutralizing boluses. Raw meat dumplings. I don't think we have a recipe for that. Look at the raw meat dumpling here. Pungent raw meatball. It's succulent by virtue of being on the verge of turning. Now recommended for those who prefer to know the origin of their meats. Yeah. So that is a heal. And that's interesting. We also accidentally used a cerulean flask there, so that's not great. We've been doing well enough. I think we'll be able to get away with only the ones we have left. Do your scream. Back. Yeah, unfortunately we haven't had any gear that really seems to boost faith Got a decent amount to boost intelligence. I don't think that'd really help here. This is absolutely going to work, though. As long as we don't get comboed out. Which is still a real possibility. We have to be aware of. Come back. Come back and then reset. So I can shoot you from behind. That'd be perfect. I think we only have one cast though right now. Yeah. This is tactics. Tactics is what this is. And he's gone. In other games and situations, if the boss completely resets, it would be back to full health. So it's an interesting choice to just let me do this. When he switches to that, we kind of miss, unfortunately. Perfect. It seems like it also might be slightly deterministic which weapon he decides to switch to. It seems like he's doing a lot more switching to the big halberd currently. Perfect. I think it's still worth throwing off the second fireball, just in case it hits. My goodness. He likes to dodge the second one, unfortunately. But we're gonna make do. Everything is fair. Everything is fair. Walking? Yes, walking is going to reset. Perfect. The bosses and the enemies are allowed to use all their tricks to beat me up. So I'm not going to hold back. Alaska. Yeah, 4 more full FP bars. That's more than enough. We get this done. I'm just a fireball flinging skeleton hiding in the corner. The perfect strategy. I'm gonna try a quick cast on the second attack. Because for the first one, for all these I've been holding down to charge. That makes it take longer. Perfect. See, we're still figuring stuff out here. Adapting the strategy as the boss fight continues. I think that still uses the same amount of FP though, and does less damage. So there are pros and cons to this entire thing. But from a time perspective, it's definitely going to be a little bit better. Because we can get... And it's hard to tell exactly the amount of damage, since it has the fire after effect. It's definitely less. Yeah, I know your tricks now. Nothing you can do to stop me. Except for outright killing me here. That would stop me. Wouldn't that be devastating? Wasting all this time on just dying at the end. We still have one Crimson. And technically we still have two of the meat dumplings. Hopefully it does not get that bad. He just walked away that time. That's unfortunate. Yes, dodge right out of the way. Wanted to get one hit in there, so I get the most out of my remaining FP there. Walk and then reset, please. Perfect. This is a very wild strat. I think ducking here is a good option. Possibly not necessary, but it makes me feel safer. Might be the last round of this here. Wonder what we're gonna get. Bunch of runes. I was just walking back. I was walking around. Don't do that. Okay. Lots of bloodstains here, which is understandable. And he's gone. Goodbye, you weird bird. Gargoyle's Black Blade, Gargoyle's Black Halberd, and 88,000 runes. Perfect. Well, let us check those out, shall we? Gargoyle's Black Blade. It's a meteoric ore blade. There it is. The Gargoyle's Black Halberd. Bronze halberd wielded by valiant gargoyles, mended with blackened corpse wax, deals holy damage. Such is the mark of those who serve Malekith the Black Blade, and a spinning slash. High strength requirement on that. Oh, not really. Two-handable, easily at least. I think. And there's also the Gargoyle's Black Blade. So we got both of his weapons. That's pretty cool. Midnight Sword. Here, the Gargoyle's Black Blade. Bronze Great Sword, wielded by valiant gargoyles, made with the blackened corpse wax, deals holy damage. And it's Corpse Wax Cutter. Lost skill of ancient heroes. The sword up high to release the power of corpse wax and launch it forward as a blade-like projectile. Look at these. Also, we have the levels for our uses all the stats sword. Let's see what the special thing that does is. The Sword of Night and Flame. That's a cool looking sword. Just a great sword. Always love a great sword. And since it has the holy damage, you can't buff it. And the Corpse Wax Cutter. Yep. That's the attack he did. And the heavy attack. Charge. Goes for a double spin going forward. And this is Spinning Slash. Cool. And then our all stat requirement sword. It's very fast compared to some of our other weapons. And it's got all kinds of different attack styles here. Physical, magic, and fire. Got a little slam. The Night and Flame stance. That's pretty cool. It's a giant magic beam. Oh, that's pretty sweet. And also fire. Just fire all over the place. That's pretty sweet. Gonna need to upgrade this. if I want to use that quite yet. I'll see how much we can upgrade it. Definitely something to check out. Because currently we can get things up to +6. Well, our current weapon is +6. Let's get back on the regular outfit. We're heavy because we're holding the sword, too. That's pretty cool. Let's take off the sword for a second. Oh, Garak is gone. There's every possibility that guy was keeping him in here. We should probably not have 88,000 rooms currently. Let us level up. 1 into health. And the next one's only 46,000. I'm concerned to go outside and mess with him. So I'd like to not have 42,000. So let us get the extra. How much exactly? 4,600. Sorry. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Enough? Yes. Perfect. It looked like it might have also been a knight kind of situation. What do I want to put up? More max equip load could be nice. I want more max equip load. Because I do want to get a catalyst on here too. Oh, he's back over here now. He went outside to scream. And I was good. Might have missed something there. Was not going to go risk 88,000 runes, though. I'm sure he's fine. Let's see if this is another situation where we need to pass time tonight. Still inside. Did he rest again? Alright. Well. He went outside. I'm sure everything's fine. We should probably get the rest of our stuff moved back then. Equipment. I want all these. And in the mixed physic. Let's put in the strength and stamina recovery. Boost stamina. Okay. Let me check this weapon exactly. We might. It's about the same. It requires more strength and dexterity, so the attribute scaling is probably about the same. Both of those are fine. And we should move the flasks back to a more reasonable allocation. There we go. So yeah, this guy's gone now. Time for friendship. Yeah, we didn't go that direction. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. And again, one of the most ridiculous ways possible. So now I want to drop down the side here. Just to see what's there. Try down. We got a route here. A dangerous proposition going this way. We can definitely drop down onto whatever this is. It's always time for down. Now we're on this area. Well done. Seek precious item. That's what I am doing. I do the seeking. It's like the top of this. That looks like it's probably too far down. We got bats. We're technically outside. Torrent can come into play. Now we're on the top of this. Okay. Very good. An item or a message all the way down there? Maybe later. Let's look around the top here first. See if there's anything to see. Doesn't seem like it. It's probably just a sanctuary stone down there. There's just a bit of ruins, I suppose. Hole. Not here. There's definitely bats over there. I mean, we're not risking anything at all. Anything out of these? Doesn't really seem like it. Make sure stone's below. Secret holes anywhere? Secret tunnel? This might be a situation where you're supposed to come in from below. It's entirely possible. But there was this area to drop down, so could be something here. You can see anything obviously of note on the sides here. Got a lower platform here, and a lower platform there. Okay. We lived. Now there's a bat over there. He's getting stuck. Which is pretty funny. And he's gone. Okay. Kind of clip on the wall there. That's perfect. Take out a bat. Get some soft cotton. And a sanctuary stone. And a sanctuary stone. And just a regular old ruin fragment. A few bats. Nothing too crazy. Okay. We saw something on one of these way down at this level. Let's see if we can get that. Sanctuary stone. Easily dispatching with the bats. 2 hits. Down. This one has the item. Oh, some items over here too. Ruin fragment. Sanctuary stone. And sanctuary stone. Mostly as expected here. Not too surprised. Ruin fragment. Even more down. Try here. We have either dropping down there or going over there. This is not exactly where I wanted to be. Over here. Perfect. Well done. Precious item ahead. That way. Well done. Got some more rocks. Love to see it. Ruin fragments. Ruin fragments. Dead bats. And here is a something. A weapon of some sort. Cinqueta. Interesting. Talisman ahead. Dead bat ahead. Got Cinqueta. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Yeah, talisman and a weapon. For our adventures over this way. Cinqueturli. Short. Trejoy. More rocks. More rocks down that way. Lake, oh lake. River ahead. That almost looks like a way it could go, but definitely not. All the more, on the brink. There's the waterfall over that way. Still can't see much since it's all dark and stormy. I think that might be it, basically, here. That was very interesting. The nimble sword. Indeed. Alright. Let's take a look at this new thing we got. Wherever it might be in this giant mess of equipment. That is a grafted blade greatsword. Almost. There it is. It's a dagger. Oh, look at that. Crazy looking dagger. Short sword given to high-ranking clergymen of Farum Azula. Raises potency of bestial incantations. The design celebrates abuse 5 fingers. Symbolic of the intelligence one granted upon their kind. That's a quick step. Doesn't have any magic or elemental damages. Doesn't have bleed. Interesting. Boosts incantations though. Interesting. And then the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman is a wrought iron talisman depicting an ancient dragon. Boosts physical damage negation. The ancient dragons ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erdtree. Their lord is a wall-living rock. All its shape of the dragon has become a symbol of all manner of protections. This is physical, where the other ones were like magic and fire and lightning and holy. It's just wrought iron talisman. Pretty cool. Alright. I don't think there's really any more down from here. Seems unlikely. What are these really weird statues? And these ones look like maybe they're actually just supposed to be the statues and not encased in the stuff like up above. Or maybe they're not even statues. Really hard to tell. Super concerning either way. Alright. That's everything down here. Pretty cool. So let's head back to the round table hold here. See if we can get some upgrades going.
Greetings, are you here for...
We do not have a Ghost Glovewort 6 yet, so we can't upgrade Oleg. That's fine. And I'm taking a wild guess and say that our special sword of everything is going to use Somber. So we get to +5. That's actually not bad. We get 2 other things to +5 even. This is 8 and 9. So we have a 6. Our main weapon is +6 already. And then if we get a 7, that gets us 7, 8, and 9. So, getting up to a +5 is going to be just 1 behind.
Well, I took you've no man to lay out your arms.
Strengthen armament. You can also put some more Smithing Stone 5s into this. I think I want to get a sorcery thing going here too. Let's get over to Sword of Night and Flame. Uses Somber, as expected. And we have no 6s. Perfect. Let's see how that compares now. Let's gonna be a slightly strange comparison. 150 and 96 and 96. Plus 24, plus 30, plus 30. Pretty cool. Go to our main weapons. 263 plus 162. Straight into physical. And can be buffed. But this one has a fancy magic laser it can fire, so that's a plus. Now I want to look into magic. Sorcery. Just to have it as an option. Currently, we do not have the 52 intelligence for either of those, or the 60 for this one. Got the meteorite staff. Cannot be strengthened, which is interesting. It's got a lot of good. It's got a good sorcery scaling, without even upgrading though, so that's interesting. This one is. Let's look at what they all scale with. Int and a little bit of strength. This one's 28 intelligence. Close. What's our current? It's 24 with buffs, huh? Yeah. That'd be 4 more to use those. Current options look to be the regular old astrologer staff, the glintstone staff, which seems to have lower starting sorcery scaling. You got the digger staff, which boosts the stone digger stuff. The demi-human staff, sneered at by fools in the academy. Gaussian intelligence. Seems actually pretty decent. The Carrion Glint Blade staff boosts Glint Blade sorcery. Carrion Sword sorcery. Invisibility sorcery. And Gravity sorcery with the Meteorite staff. Let me look at which spells I can even currently do. We got Glintstone stuff. We got the Glintstone Stars, Crystal Barrage. These are the digging sorceries. Scholar's Armament, enchanting with magic. Could be good. Magic Glint Blade. Glint Blades here. Downpour. Carrion Sword sorceries. Sweeping Slash is a magical greatsword. Those are pretty cool. Lots of options. Lots of options. This is Carrion Sword, and this is Glint Blade. Might enact the role of Knight. This is Carrion Sword sorceries. I think the sword sorceries look pretty cool. I'll try that one out. Well, let's see what all these upgrade with.
Back already, no matter.
Strengthen. Magic. Regular, regular, regular. Somber for the super high level ones. Regular. Somber for this one. Super high level. And the Staff of Loss. Also regular. Alright. I'm feeling the swords. And even if it just increases the sword sorcery, you can still use all of them. But Sweeping out with a giant magical greatsword sounds pretty cool. Let's get the Carrion Glintstone Staff upgrade. If we equip this, we'll be able to actually upgrade it more easily. Carrying Glintstone Staff. Okay. Let's go to inventory. We're gonna need some runes here.
Back already. No matter.
So the finger seal is currently at plus 14. We have enough that we can upgrade staff to... I mean, it's at 13, I think. We can upgrade either of these with our remaining smithing stone 5s. We'll just put them into here. Alright. So let us move ourselves over to the testing ground. Okay. And equip some different equipment. Because the staff does still weigh some. So we have to take that into consideration. And we need to attune some different spells too. Let's take out... We're gonna have magic with that. And... like honed blade better. Let's get the sword speeds that we can actually use. Then... how about a projectile? Then we need to worry about weight. We're currently at heavy. Drop this back to night. That already gets us. And Godric Knight's pretty much better. So, put the Godric Knight. Yeah, can't quite do Banished Knight Gauntlets with all this. So I want to put probably another point into... another point or so. Decent. Into endurance. Look at this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like that a lot. It looks like you might be able to do it again. Just keep on swinging it. Let's see about the slicer here. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. And this is also boosted by the staff. We can also just swing our regular sword. gonna do something wild here. Like, electrifying the armament. Granting strength. Then rocking it with our lightning and power sword. Oh yeah. That is a lot of stuff. And then we can also... How much does this other small sword weigh? 4? Put that on. Back to this, that's medium load. Then we can do that. Shoot out some fire. We can strike with some lightning. Oh yeah. And all this with medium roll. I think we're gonna want more FP. We've got options. We got options for days. I guess we will. I don't think this is the right spot to be trying out all of our different options. But we will start with the giant jar challenge thingy. Next time. Goodbye.